Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Morning.
Very good morning. Okay. So we'll start with our scene. So open Unreal also. Just give me a second. Okay. So today, we'll create something and we'll follow a different process, and in that we'll create a model and we'll texture it within Unreal, like without substance. Yes, we have to UV it and we have to assign proper materials and then we can more change it. So in this case, we'll be modeling um, like basic shapes and everything directly into Maya or Max or any 3D software, and we have to assign all the materials properly, and then we have to export that into Unreal directly. So there's no substance in between involved, because all this detailing we can do directly here, directly into Unreal very easily. It's a very easy process, and this kind of like this process we follow only when you have a like huge scene and you have a lot of repetitive shapes, or you have a like really huge scene where if you try to texture it directly, it will be really problematic. You won't be able to do it. So like, because matching texture density and everything will become very difficult. So I'll just show you a basic thing. Let's create a plane. So let's press move it, X, snap, grid, center. Balaji also joining. It create this. So suppose this is my like we were creating this thing. So due to some strange reason, my that file is not opening here. So I'll cross check that. So I'll show you this thing instead. Like suppose I'm creating this platform. We plan to like create that scene. Once just open our scene reference. Oh, we were creating this one. So this file is like because I started working at home. So due to I guess export issue, I'm not able to open it. So like what I'll do, I'll just convert that into a older version and bring it again. So as of now, what I can do is I can show this kind of process, like some basic setup I'll create and show you how to texture that thing directly into Unreal, because In this case, we'll be creating all this thing really quickly. It's pretty easy, not very complicated. So let's see. So this is the one C. So I'm just, instead of doing this, I'll show you something in platform. Let's see quickly. We'll work on that model only, but just for today, we'll show you different techniques so we can follow that technique and create our scene really quickly and with a very good quality output. Reference where it is. This one also. Let's use this reference for now. Okay, as for just for now, we'll use this reference to create the basic structure. So suppose this is my platform and I want to create this scene. So this is like super easy. Oh, sorry, super easy. We can do it in create this thing really quickly. Platform, and this is like this is a separate part, and this is also separate part. So in this case, so it's kind of like combination of a trim sheet and traditional texturing and different materials. Like it's combination of everything. So you should know all these techniques, and then you should be able to do create all these kind of things really easily and quickly within Unreal. So here I can see this platform. Let's take this one, and I can see there is a tile. This tile is going on, and then we have this black tile. Then we have this yellow border. So let's see. This is my model. Extrude slightly. Extrude. And it should be somewhere here only. Extrude slightly inside. Yeah, very basic model. And this is my like one part. And now suppose I want to create those designs. So what I have to do is I have to add those loops here. So right click, multi-cut, that black color tile, add it here, one frame, just a cut. That's it. You don't have to do anything with it. Anything else here. Is a reference. I clicked it. Now here you have a border here, and then after this border is slightly extruded. So the easiest thing will be I just simply extrude this face, move it slightly back, delete. So I got this thickness, multi-cut. Then we have a border, basically this thickness. Then we have this border, texture difference. Then we have, you see, slightly different tile. And here I have that yellow strip going on, and after this we have that thickness, and then we have again this border, this little thickness, this one, and there's a difference in texture. Edge mode, extrude, extrude faces slightly outside, sides, and all this thickness are not required. And that wall. So basic shape, you can see basic shape is ready. It's a very simple model. Nothing fancy. This one and this one is also slightly extruded. Those things will do it in model itself. Delete, delete. Now this is slightly rounded. So what I'll do is select this edge, this one, and bevel it slightly. So it will become little rounded. So my basic shape is ready. Basic structure is ready, and this is I have to unwrap, and I have to like assign different material based on the texture, like whatever you can see here for everything. Like this texture and this texture is same. This one is same, and this one is same. So that means select face wise this one, then that thickness and missing, then we have this one, and then this one. And I feel this is slightly wrong proportion wise. This one is a little wider. Let's select all of them and right click, assign a new material. Assign a new material, any material, doesn't matter. And just to identify, I'll change the color. Now, this part and this part is kind of same texture. Okay, this thickness. This one and this one, and this base is using kind of exactly same texture. Again, new material, assign a new material, and change this color to something else. So you can clearly identify by color different material you have assigned. Similarly, this part, a new material, or maybe I can use some green. Yes. So this is a unique texture, and this face also having same texture, looks exactly the same, only the color is different. That is something we can do it in Unreal directly very easily. So I'll assign a new material here, blend, and I'll just keep it like something like this. Now this yellow part and this yellow part, new material, and just change the color to yellow. Okay, so now this one is different texture. This like it's green in color. Now this one also green in color, but the orientation of tiles are a little different. So I'll apply a different material here. And now we're left with this one. And these two are exact same, so I'll keep it gray only. And rest everything is assigned. So only this part I need to assign one more material. So you can see in one model how many textures I am, well, the materials I am applying. Something in between. Okay. So I applied multiple materials. Number of materials means number of textures. So now select this. I can open my UV and I can see everything is nicely open because it was a plane. So everything will be like that only. I just have to make sure it's unfolded properly. If I unfold it, it creates something like this. So let's fix that. Smooth. Okay, smooth works are only one. So I have to check everything is stitched together. Though if it's even if it's not stitched together, doesn't matter. Unfold. And let's try layout. So in this case, you can keep your UVs wherever you want to keep. Wherever you want to keep, you can keep your UV. Just only thing you need to make sure they are properly unwrapped and properly unfold, and all the lines and everything are perfectly straight. That's the only thing you need to keep in mind. Like all this, I can see the slight bend. Make sure everything is perfectly straight. That's the only thing you have to keep in your mind. Alright. To make them like nicely straight and keep it anywhere. They are separate textures, separate models, so you don't have to worry about that. Like it's just one model with multiple materials. So if you keep it like this, your proportion of the scale, like mesh, UV, everything will be correct. If you want based on the model, you can split the UV also. But that is something like I don't recommend. Keep it UV together because they are using anyway separate materials. So this is ready. It's unwrapped, texture, material, everything's ready. Just export this one. Zero two, there is no folder. Okay. New folder. This is my one of the modular piece. This is my side walls. So name everything properly and make sure it's FBX, no OBJ. Now you have Unreal. So let's go to Unreal and 202 folder I have. What is this mesh? Oh, we have this geometry. Oh, okay, that's nice. What is, oh, this is okay for that thing. Oh, this is different. Anyways, so this is anyways not required. So I just have to import my model here. Import mesh. This one. Import. So make sure all these things are correct only. If you fix it once, it will be there always. Import. So I got the model. You can see, and it showed me so many number of like materials. So no need to worry. Double click and open it, and you can see the entire thing here. See, you can isolate everything by materials and check it. Now I need Quixel bridge. So I can see Quixel bridge, Megascan, this thing bridge is already installed, plugin also installed. So I'll just open bridge. It's a very easy process. I believe I have a couple of textures already. Surface. On the surface, I have a lot of materials already. So let's see. So my model, the first one, this one is, I can see clearly, it's this base. This was like this yellowish tint color, the tile, right? So I'll go and check something similar. I can see tiles. And it was slightly shiny. So what I can do, all these materials are here already. So this is like, I guess I have used previously, that's why. So I can see in my scene, I have those blue tiles also, that is like glossy, and plus I have that greenish tile also. So I can just simply duplicate any one of them. Any one of them, doesn't matter. They are like all instances directly imported from Pixel Bridge. Directly imported from Pixel Bridge. You have to select the texture. This is, I believe all of you know already, like how all these materials. Select the material, select it, and hit, make sure, select the size, correct size, 2K, 4K, whatever you're using, and then export. So it will open in your Unreal automatically. It will create a material, shader, your network, everything. So I want to use this one. So right click, create a duplicate. This one is my latest duplicate file. So I'll go back to my this thing, and this green area, I want to assign this. So I assigned it, so I can see the tile. And if I feel the tiling is way too much, double click and open the instance, and tiling, make it like maybe 10, maybe even lesser than this, 5. Yeah, this is like way better. I can create this thing, and uh, here you can see you can have XY crop also. If I want to move something, I can definitely move. So all these parameters are already there. You don't have to do anything. But this one is not required. Yeah, this one. 3, no, 3.5 maybe, or maybe 9. Yeah, see, edge to edge perfectly aligned, because this one is required. Now this this was slightly yellowish in color. It wasn't blue. So if you see, there is something called color overlay. If I want to change it, you can change the color. It's more of a green. Green slightly. More of a, the new one is this. I can see clearly. Apply, and overlay intensity I can increase. So higher the resolution, higher the number, it will give you the exact same color. You can see it become yellowish in this thing. I feel the yellow is too much. It's more of a little brownish towards brown. Saturation I can reduce. It's too saturated. Now intensity 2. 3. Lighter, yeah, lighter the color. Like too dark. be little desaturate. I can change colors very easily here. So whenever I feel like, okay, this is fine, I can leave it there, and this is fine. So now the other dark tile is the alignment should be exact same. So what I'll do, I'll just right click on this, duplicate it again, this one. Let's see the second, where it is. I believe this one. Yeah, assign it here and change the color. Take more of a green, brownish, desaturate. See, aligns perfectly and generate this texture. Super easy. Now, this yellow one is basically yellow texture. So I'll go and browse for some basic generic texture. This is a kind of generic. I can see there's yellow already there. So I can just simply select and assign it here. It's more of a yellow concrete. So if I want to modify anything here, you see, I can definitely modify things. And if I make it little, want to make it a little shiny or anything, I can modify all these things. Roughness, you can see, just make it, keep it slightly glossy, not very glossy. Now, this one is more of a dark grayish tint. So let's see, I can use this one only. It's generic texture. I can use something else also, definitely. I can use all this rough thing. There is, I believe, I have some concrete also here. Concrete, yeah. Oh, this is concrete only. So select this one, this red one, I believe. Yeah, this one. Assign. Now we have this pink. Let's see this one. Oh, this side. This, the side walls. So for that, I can use a basic concrete. Okay, these two are those rounded surface with those blue tile. So I can just simply go and select any one of them. Use any one of them and assign it here. And you can see the texture and everything. Only thing, those tiles were slightly elongated, not like this. Tiling, I'll make it like maybe 5. Yeah, this is much better. Now this base one, I believe is, just let me check it. This one is more of a green in color. So in this style, I believe we had a green wala. So I just apply this one, select the green and assign it here. And these tiles are more of a vertically elongated. So double click. Oh, this is the older shader, so they don't have XY tiling. Um, we don't have XY tiling, older shader. Okay. Let's keep it 10. And these three are light blue color tiles. This one was for that green texture only, that green one. So you can see the entire texture. These the materials I have separated and I created the entire thing within Unreal very easily. Now, just save everything. Here's the model, drag, or let's create an empty new level. this one is not required. So I can see and make sure it's world origin 000. So here I can see clearly it's like very small, like 40% or something increase. I can duplicate this. So in this case, now you can see my pivot point is here. So for if I want to duplicate something, it becomes little tricky and snapping becomes a little difficult. If I want to snap it perfectly, if my pivot point is somewhere here or here, it will be very easy for me to snap. So what I have to do is to export any of the modular piece. Let's take the pivot point D and B together and okay, snap this side. Okay, any side that's perfectly works. Like any of the corner DB. Yeah, yeah. This corner is fine because I want to repeat this side. And now I have created this thing here, but it won't. If I export this, my pivot will go back to world origin 000 automatically. So what I have to do for this, if I want my pivot point here, so I have to press X and make sure it's here. World origin 000, wherever I want my pivot point. Now, if I export the model, overwrite and re-import the file. Let's save it. You can see if I select it, pivot point goes there. Now snapping becomes very easy for me. So Alt and move it, and then I can zoom into this. And now I want to like snap it perfectly. So I can press V for vertex, and it snaps perfectly. But only thing I can see, the tiling, that thing is not accurate. So I have to check, cross check what is happening here. It's correct over here. So okay, that means my UV is not straight. This UV is not straight. I have to check that. It's snapped perfectly. Go back to Maya, open a UV, and you see slightly angle that issue. I fixed it, right? And this part is have to make sure everything is straight like this and then select the entire thing. One more thing I have to do is DB, move the pivot point to this corner, press X, snap it to this corner, R, DB, move it here and scale it and make sure this edge and this edge are perfectly snapped. So select this thing. Okay. X and move it. It will snap there perfectly and I can make this line perfectly straight. Why it's outside. Yeah, now it's fine. Perfectly fine. Like this side Like this also perfectly straight, perfectly snapping. So now whatever you do, this will tile perfectly. Export selection and go back here, re-import this thing. Now you see it tiled perfectly. Those unevenness is gone. It snaps perfectly. So I can create this thing very, very, very easily. And if I want to tile it, I can tile also very easily. It becomes super easy. And plus, if I want to modify this thing, because I can see in my scene, I have a door here. That means it's a separate one more modular piece. So in that case, what I have to do is I have to create that shape separately by modifying this only. Control D, hide one. Rest is everything is exactly same. Tools. I can press shift, so it will snap to center. So let's see, let's create this door. Delete that area. Your base is ready. Extrude. Move it back. So rest everything is exactly the same, only this thing will change. In newer Maya, you don't have this issue that you have to do it so many times. You just have to scale it, it will fix at once. It fixed. So now if I want to create this thing, the easiest part will be if I separate this model and this model. That will be the easiest way of doing it. Uh, and a few things, or I can just simply continue with this also. Now I feel all these things still here, it's fine. And this part have a frame, wooden frame kind of thing. So the easy best will be I create a box here. And for this thing, I'll use a separate texture. So this material, this texture and this texture should share same thing. This green color texture, let's see. History. Material attributes, you can see blend 3. Select this one, right click, assign existing, blend 3. It continues, it automatically continues, it makes your life way easier. And these side walls are basically not required. That's my mistake only. If I want, I can delete this. That will be like easy. Reason why I'm doing this, I can place that frame, wooden frame here. So I can take a box, front, it looks fine. Here you can see it's slightly floating. Okay. and delete both the sides. This is what oh, we'll do it one by one only. It will be easy. Like in newer version of Maya, you don't have this issue. Delete this thing. Let's delete that also. And this base, you don't need this also. Like select the entire base, delete it. And I want to move it down to this level only. Press V and click on this. It will snap automatically. Oh, shit. And now just to fix this, I can just simply bridge them. Bridge. Okay, I want only one or zero, no divisions. Yeah. Okay. Very strange. Merge them. But why? What is wrong with the scale? Fix it manually only. V and just move this one. Same. Okay. V same. It will become straight. The base, I guess I have to fix the base, entire base. Yeah, made it perfectly straight. And this already have a separate material, should have a separate material, new material. I create this, and this entire interior, if I want, I can extend with this, or I can create separately also. So if I create this, so this will be one model, export selection, side wall, underscore, with door. Now I click import this thing, open it, and I can open this one also, so I can see all the materials one by one. So I can select this one, browse to this material, and come here, apply it. Second one, This one, apply it. Third one, apply it. Fourth one, apply it. So I have applied already this one. Okay, it's a missed. Okay, some position changed. So I have to check that. This one's supposed to be blue. So browse this one, and this is supposed to be this, and this one's supposed to be green one. Okay, it's correct only. I just change the base, and one texture was this missed. Oh, sorry, here. So it's supposed to be the green one. Yeah, signed. And I have 2, 3 materials more. This one. This is more of a green one. So let's say the green one. Assign it here. This red one is basically this concrete stuff. This one. Corrected. Now we have this door. I haven't unwrapped it, so I have to unwrap it. And if I go here, I can find a concrete and wooden texture. I believe I already have it. See, I already have it. Supply. It's not unwrapped. We have to unwrap it. I just like simply showing like how to modify this. You don't have to create everything manually. So this with this process, your entire process will speed up, and your texturing becomes super easy. But there is no detail, like no corner detail, depth and dirt. That is something we can generate with the help of decal maps very easily. Let's I'll open Moodle. Attendance. And those two few attendance is missing, and I've updated. Let's see. Region right. Okay, still Chilton is not there. Sai Suprad is not there. Okay, updated. So now suppose I want to modify this. Like suppose I have three of this thing, three sections. Alt, drag, and then zoom in, and I want to snap it here. Press V and snap. It's perfectly snapped. No issue at all. Now the center one I want to replace. What I'll do is zoom out, select this one, center one. I'll go to this model, this one, just replace it. See, everything is perfectly aligned, everything is correct. And yes, I have to wrap it, and then I can create this inside interior room very easily just by snapping this only here, just by snapping this, or I can just simply extend this part and create it very, very easily. Yes, the inside material is slightly different, so I have to make sure the material I make it different. So you can see like this, we can create the scene really fast, really quickly, and there is no issue. Oh, it's falling somewhere. The player start. I keep it here. I need to make sure the collision is on. Oh, collision is taking simple as complex. That I have to make sure change collision project. Complex is simple. Save it. And this one. Complex is simple. Done. You can see I can play around with scene very easily, and I feel this scale is 40% high means is too much. That is something I have to fix. So increase 40, 40, 40. So I can reduce them. Maybe a 10, a 10 is, I guess 10, I believe, fine. Maybe. Let's give it 20. So 20 again, obviously this will change the setting and everything. I have to make sure they snap perfectly. Let's hit play this time. Oh, it's going down. Yeah. So this is the I'll fix anyways. So like this, we can create this thing super quickly, super easily, and generate our entire scene. And all the details will add with the help of decal maps. And I have something similar, this kind of one scene. I'll show you this one. So it's selected. And you can see this scene. If you see, I have to use the same process to create the scene. And all this dirt you see, corner dirts and all this debris and all this in between details, these are all decal map, including all these things. These are all decal map. You can generate dirt and everything within Unreal, so and create a really nice, beautiful scene very easily. And we use modular pieces for this kind of structure. Everything is repeating. All the pillars are kind of same. Repeat. Only the texture is to change the texture, modify them, or like add some decal map and generate. It can be done very easily. Exact same process. I believe this is clear, right? Like create your model, UV it properly, make sure UVs are correct, and then import into Unreal, and then apply textures directly from Megascan. So that will you have more control over that. Then you can tile it, you can change color, you can do everything within Unreal. And for all the corner dirts and all those things, like because there will be some unique assets that we have to model like this kind of stuff. Like let's see, like chairs and also definitely have to model. There's no other way. Yeah, they are like properly modeled and textured. So those are it's again a modular piece, but they are like you have to texture it. This is not your tileable texture. So rest everything texture everything, and main building can be your tileable and generate this thing nicely, and rest is lighting and particle systems. Do it like this, right? It's clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. Okay then, like start, keep working on your file, and and next class we'll see you guys in next class. Okay then, bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome.